But before we talk about this puck, talk to us. Let's not even beat around the bush, fam. Tell us about your boy, the Bouncy. What does he do in this game? Why did Nigma pick it? 2-2 Bouncy rune trade.
Top lane, the Hawk is taking so much damage. Actually, he might be dead here.
God. Is he
He's
dead?
actually literally
Night
dead.
Stalker? Night Stalker? He's gone. Miracle runs him down with the level 1 rocket barrage.
We told him.
He's got a Conqueror, he's got Blood Grenade. They're gonna start the fight. GH goes in first. Miracle follows up. They want 1J, and they are gonna find him. Homing missile. So before he could do anything, he misses with the Centaur Conqueror Stomp as well. And instead of having a gank happen onto the gyrocopter, it instead is a double kill for Miracle. This is not on the cards, Liz. Killing spree in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, they absolutely dominated this top lane. I expected this lane to be very quiet. Mid lane, though.
Let's talk about it for a second. Sumail getting gone on here. They're going to jump him. Laranov gets that kill. So despite dying to up 1J,
you just have to survive through the lane. This, I don't consider this surviving. This is...
Oh, top lane. Laranov, you're trying to go get the Wisdom Rune. Instead, he finds 3 heroes from Nigma. Make that 4. Sumail also making the rotation. They want Laranov. They're not going to get him. The Dream Coil enables them to kill Omar. Is sitting on this gyrocopter. So if you manage to kill him, you will recover a large portion of your game. But Nigma, they realize this too. That's why they're trying to open up the map. But here they come on Chimera to try and stop them. They get onto Noob. Noob dies first. There will be a hook shot coming in from GH, but they're not going to find any of their quarry here. We will have 1J getting chased away on his next assassin. Homing missile connects onto him. He's going to end up dead in the meantime. Like you mentioned, in the mid lane, Sumail underneath the crippling fear of the Hawk, he ends up dead. And now Miracle surrounded by these Chimera esports heroes. No, GH!
The buyback.
You put him in prison, my friend. He dies in the jail, but at the same time, Sumail buys back, coming in with a massive remnant. They were able to bring down some of these heroes. GH ends up falling to TA2000 on the high ground. But at the same time, though, Laranov caught in the steering chains at the same time as TA2000. The two of them end up falling. Sumail gets a double. Omar gets a triple.
Caught with the Dream Call under the tower. Plus the Night Stalker TP'd in. Hookshot.
Easy kill onto Omar. The question is, will they get harder punished? Because Sumail goes in with the remnant, gets the steering chains out. TA2000 dodges with the rage, and they want GH, but there is an amplified damage rune available. They have to get out of here with the lifestealer. TA2000 will have some precious cargo. Laranov shows up, got the Dream Coil onto multiple heroes, but where is the follow-up? Chimera Esports just don't have the damage to go onto the high ground and punish this move from Nigma. For absolutely nothing. They might still want to engage this fight. 1J coming up. He gets the stun out onto Sumail. He's carrying some precious cargo with TA2000. Laranov gets the Dream Coil out as well. And Sumail will die. Laranov ends the killing spree. Let's see if they can get more out of this. The rest of Nigma, they're going to go for this engagement. Laranov carrying some precious cargo. The Hawk going to be the first one in the fight. They get the Dark Ascension. Miracle. He does have an Aegis. They get the Spear of Mars onto TA2000. He doesn't find the rage. Finally, it will come out, but he's getting interrupted by GH. Miracle standing his ground, throwing out the damage. It's not going to be enough. He will end up losing his Aegis. They've also brought down the Gondar, and now they trigger the stuns out onto TA2000. Lifestealer is gone from the spray. TA2000 can do nothing to help, and Laranov, realizing he doesn't have enough damage to carry this fight by himself. Tier 3 tower now in jeopardy. Laranov jumps forward, does get silenced, but Manta's out immediately. Misses on the Spear of Mars from Noob. Still, nonetheless, with the hook shot, they go on to Laranov. TA2000 forced to pop out. They're looking towards Miracle. Miracle activates a Satanic. They have no way to stop the heal. God's Rebuke ends up killing off 1J. They lose the Hawk as well inside the arena. As TA2000 finishes his rage, his life is also taken away. Double kill for Miracle. He fell down to a 10th of his HP, but it does not matter. And with that fight, that grants him a full butterfly, a full set of racks middle, and potentially the path to a Game 1 victory.
Yeah, of course, they will not call it just yet. Laranov is too big for that. He's got a Parasma Manta style, but it is a very difficult defense. However, they will be up after the second set of Raxes, so it should not be all three, at least. With these creeps being taken down, maybe not even full 2 set of Raxes, yeah.
They see where this courier is going, so they have an idea of where Nigma is at. But it's GH. GH is the first one, but if GH is the one that opens up the fight with the jetpack into the crevice, he's still fine. It's going to be Noob jumping back, finding the BKB, going in for the arena onto 2. In the meantime, they end up losing to a Hawk on the eastern side of the fight. And now 1J losing slowly but surely his HP pool. The same is true for both Pantomime and Larnov, who has now fled into the river. Larnov trying to get away, trying to make sure TA2000 can live. But they did nothing in that fight. They got spread apart so magnificently by Nigma Galaxy. And yet again, bro, GH God, that jetpack changed everything.
I would argue jetpack was a small micro thing. The big macro thing that people should learn from this guy is the positioning. Like, he wasn't somewhere in front.
Oh, let's talk about it in a second, because they jump in, they get the kill onto the bounty hunter. He's gone. Unfortunately, so is Larnov. TA2000 using rage just to try and retreat from this fight, as Pantomime will die to the miracle right clicks. You might have untouchable, but I have side gunner, baby. It's a double kill for Gyro. 2 hero searing chains coming in. Miracle trying to chase down TA2000. The flat hits almost killed him in the fountain, but he will live.
Oh, the Hex on Puck. He bought back.
Hex, Puck. Oh, but he's fine. He's fine. Illusio back. The same is not true for TA2000. He's been held to a tree. He's been killed off. He's been brought down, and the game is now over. GG, well played is called. Chimera Esports throw in the towel to grant Nigma Galaxy Game 1 victory here in the Grand Finals.
Yeah, absolutely cool game from both of these two teams, but unfortunately, yeah, I don't know. I did like Chimera's draft in game number 1, but the laning stage went terribly wrong for them, so they couldn't really execute.
From actually being a core hero. Maybe like a little bit of an improvement on the stat gain as well. But this Acorn shot mid game can be absolutely crazy. As mid lane, we do have that Acorn shot being used in tandem with the bushwhack. It goes on to Larnov. Sumail gets the kill, bringing down the Storm Spirit.
What about the smoke, Sumail?
Well, they're going now bottom onto the Hawk, but he's still alive. Panto TP'd in to save him, gets the decrep out. 1J secures the Wisdom Rune, flame breaking Sumail away, and Sumail doesn't have a defensive remnant anymore. Crippling Fear is going to be out. The Ember Spirit all of a sudden might be in danger, but with the help of Omar, they turn around, they get 2 kills, looking for a third. Remnant forward onto the partner. Seems like Panto should fall. Sumail, 50 HP, he does eventually die, but Panto will take a tumble for this one as well.
Storm mid.
Larnov in trouble. Bushwhack will be there. Does manage to remnant onto the high ground, but unfortunately, Sumail finds the Sleight of Fist. Level 4, baby. Gets the damage with the double impact, and the fight's not over just yet. He also manages to bring down 1J. They lost Omar in the process, but once again, Sumail, they might try to grab him here middle though, as him and the team are trying to press onto the tier 1 tower. 1J finds a flame break. They're looking for the lasso, but they would like a core. Very nice vortex onto Omar. Omar still alive, but will finally fall down to TA2000. 1J doesn't have the lasso, so can't get the grab onto Sumail just yet. Sumail in the meantime though gets 2 heroes with the Sleight of Fist. Here he's been bottom getting kills, been top getting kills. Might be top getting some more kills because of defensive fighters coming in from Chimera. They zip in with Larnov. Bushwhack caught them in their tracks, but it's not going to be enough. They've already lost 1 on Noob. Next to 4 will be Omar. Sumail does have a remnant somewhere on the map, but they might still catch him. Dahak can't get there with the Crippling Fear because the Searing Chains came first. So Sumail should be A-okay. Well, I say that now though, but he really wants this regen rune. Larnov is going to get there first. GH forced to take it away, but Sumail will still be fine. The question is, Liz, will their Ancients and their hard camp be in the same direction? Sumail really wants it, but TA2000 takes the most of it.
Yeah, Panto actually stole quite a lot with Nether Blast with that last hit as well. I love that Noob not only killed himself, but killed Omar as well with a swap on the top fight. 1J.
Oh, we still have a little bit of a fight here in the river. Omar gonna get himself lasso with the first one of the game. Will come out from Chimera Esports. They might still want more here.
GH is baiting here though.
Yes, indeed. And the bait will be taken by Larnov, jumping forward. GH still alive, still has Supernova. Will trigger it now on the low ground as they have found the vision onto the Night Stalker. The Hawk will go down. Egg will proc. Larnov using the remnants of that haste rune to get away to safety. He's gonna show as Bristleback also TP'd in front of him. And despite the fact that they can easily kill this Hoodwink, they definitely don't want to fight with this Bristleback right now. But Sumail shows up in the river. They grab him with the Vortex, but there's no lasso. So he knows that he's completely safe here. And Dahak was forced to trigger Dark Ascension in a retreating manner. And they find the swap. Noob came out of nowhere. Searing Chains out onto this partner as well. Panto trying to life drain for all he's worth, but it's not going to be good enough. Sumail with the killing spree brings down this Pugner, and Nigma end up defending the tier 1 tower and still getting 2 kills on top of that because Sumail's not done. He gets the double for himself.
Yeah, this is tier 2000.
Might try to kill the Venge. Here. They want to try kill Venge though. Him and Laranov should have enough damage.
Yeah,
and they're thinking about cleaning up the illusion, but Sumail now showing up, making them think a lot better of that. In fact, the illusion swaps back TA 2000. Sumail still has several seconds before he has Searing Chains, so no way to catch up to TA 2000 just yet. The stun was there. There's the Astral Remnant. Dissimulate, not back online just yet. He's getting drained into. They're chasing him to the ends of the earth, Liz. And the ends of the earth are not far enough away. They catch him, they kill him.
Oh, okay, he pops the ult.
Does indeed. 1J is nearby him, but there's no Blink Dagger on the Batrider. Instead, they find Pugner. The Pugner is dead. In the meantime, though, Crippling Fear going over. They want to try and bring down this Hoodwink. They will be able to do so. TA 2000 now wants to be involved in the fray, but with the Supernova on the high ground, they need to get out. 1J, he's been the one that gets punished first. And they brought back on the Pugner, but he's still not in the fight as they find the Searing Chains onto TA 2000. Miracle finds himself a triple kill with this Bristleback. The sad part about all this, Liz, is that the fight is not even over because they find this Night Stalker, they kill him. It's an ultra for Bristle. Pugner brought back, couldn't even get into the fight because he had no TP. And Chimera, honestly, looking like they might just be done and dusted. At least they get some heroes from the Tormentor.
And it allows them to take over the map a little bit. Maybe even this Tormentor that Nigma did not take. No way.
Nigma's coming for it now though. GH gets onto the high ground, finds a Supernova on the low. They get the Searing Chains out onto Panto. Panto should end up dead here. The Hawk, they're trying to get himself away to the south side, but he can't get inside the base. He doesn't have a Blink Dagger. So how does he escape? The answer is he doesn't. He gets caught, he gets killed. That kill goes towards the Ember Spirit of Sumail. I think someone in the team is telling him, bro, we might actually need you to buy a Blink Dagger. But sadly, he's getting gone on right now. Well, if he had Blink Dagger, he probably would have been alive, but he does not, so he's dead.
Yeah. They also catch Storm with the swap, but no stun.
Mid lane. Oh, look at this.
Yep.
Tier 2000 walking right next to a Sentry Ward.
It's a gem.
Oh my goodness. Oh, who has a gem? Okay, I see.
Ember.
Okay, they have a gem. Ember's
there's a sentry. There's also Sumail with the gem that he's been hunting him for the majority of this game. Ever since he bought the Shadow Blade, Sumail has been on him, but yep, this is the first successful kill.
Tier 3 tower gone. Rack's about to follow. And what do you do here? Like, how do you take this fight on a realistic basis? Like, what's the angle of initiation you need to look for as Chimera?
I really think you still have to try and blow up this Bristol. No, I mean, never mind. He's got BKB. You can't even do that. Realistically, then, I think supports are probably the first option for you. Venge has 2 lives. Bristol is almost unkillable. Ember is maybe a kill.
Gonna try on the Venge first, but they back off immediately. Crippling Fear out. Bushwhack onto the Storm. Laranov doesn't get off any kind of BKB since he's already used it. And as he dies, they lose 1J on the backline. Panto falls as well. Double buybacks forced out of these 2 supports as the Supernova goes down. TA 2000 trying to pierce the backlines. Unfortunately, gets stunned out. Doesn't have a BKB. He's losing so much HP so quickly. And he will end up dead. So will 1J. Die back on the Batrider. Pantomime about to die back as well. At the very least, they did kill the Vengeful Spirit, but it will not matter. GG, well played, is called. Nigma Galaxy 2 up right now in the grand finals of the MESWA qualifiers here in ESL 1 Raleigh. It's almost, Lizard. Almost like you do this for a living. Almost.
Almost, yeah. Far has been kinda even, but they might go on the Lycan.
Yeah, 1J there with the Ink Swell. Can they kill the Hawk before it triggers? No, they cannot. It triggers out.
Though.
GH is actually falling low, being chased down by these summoned wolves. Do they have enough damage? Phantom's Embrace, one more right click, and they do. 1J.
Yeah, they have this fine art to work with. Night Stalker, top lane, Lycan.
He does have the level 6 now. They're going on to Dahak. Lycan does not have access to his shapeshift. Still short on the experience, so he will end up dead here. Miracle Not gonna get punished just yet. Panto trying, get some down, some fire spirits. Is it gonna be enough to tick out the Night Stalker? Not just yet. He has a healing Lotus in 2 seconds, Liz. He's gonna pop it. Now they just turn around, kill Panto, get a double for the Night Stalker. They came so close, but it wasn't close enough. Very nice chakram for Larinov. At the very least, able to clean up Omar. He wants Miracle. Can't find him. Miracle just juking him. Miracle try to TP out, but the Whirling Death prevents it from happening. Beautiful response from Larinov.
Sometimes you don't really care about the Night Stalker, you still go for Dominator, but sometimes it feels really bad, depending on the state of the game. Oh, he missed
the... is dead. He's underneath an Observer Ward. They missed the bushwhack, it won't matter. The RP was also not connected into, and I say it doesn't matter, but there's a Supernova, they need to destroy it. They get Panto's life, but TA2000 gets to live. And now with more reinforcements, they might look for more of a fight. Miracle showing up out of nowhere. Crippling Fear down onto this Dragon Knight. Bushwhack this time around will connect in tandem with the blood grenade. Do they have the damage is the question, and the answer is yes. Miracle finds him. And crucially, Liz, they don't lose anybody. I am so surprised. Larinov tried his best. The supports fell so low, but neither of them took over. The fight's not over just yet, though. And maybe I spoke too soon. Twisted Chakram gets thrown onto Omar, and he ends up dead, making this in turn a 2-for-1 affair.
Because he wanted to egg on the cliff, and he egged right next to the cliff. So they just go on the egg and kill it with melee heroes.
Panto, with this Observer Ward that they had on this high ground, they're able to find Panto yet again. And he should end up dead. They even commit the Echo for this. That being said, Larinov now here for the cleanup. Sharpshooter was deployed onto TA2000. He gets very low, but doesn't take over just yet. TA2000 armlet toggling, wanting to chase down Miracle, but it is nighttime, so Miracle will be a-okay. In fact, Miracle turning onto TA2000. There's an RP from Noob. They find him. He was in the middle of an armlet toggle, so he dies extremely easily. In the meantime, here in the river, Larinov trying to hold on Omar. Bushwhack was there to try and keep himself alive a simple while longer, but sadly, that will go all into the drain as they kill him. Again. And the fight's not over. Why is everyone skirmishing? Phoenix, phantom him. He just came back. Bro, can the Phoenix catch a break? 3 back-to-back deaths from our boy here. Miracle, they want revenge with the Chakram. Timber chain forward, misses from Larinov. But with the next Chakram, they should be able to find him. GH coming in behind, hoping to try and buy some space for Miracle. But he can't do it. Timber chain forward, Miracle is gone. GH forced to flee. Find an engagement, but Miracle does show bottom, and he's walking underneath an Observer Ward. Miracle might die here. Unfortunately, they don't have the best lockdown in the world, Liz. We spoke about this in the draft, and right now it comes to bite them so heavily in the ass. Literally all alone, Night Stalker, clear, and they can't kill him. Now though, there might still be a fight. They get the lasso out onto Larinov, drag him towards the tier 1 tower. There's a Supernova. The Larinov team, Timber is dead. Supernova procs, stuns up Miracle, but they're too far away to keep pursuing this fight. Well, Tommy is getting taken away way too quickly, and they actually smoked and headed towards the west, the east, and they came across Larinov. Silence, is it going to be there from Miracle? Crippling Fear is out. There's no way out of this one, and Larinov will end up losing life number 1.
TA.
Sumail and the gang could try to engage for the second ripe. Yule Scepter onto these Earthshaker. They prevent the Echo Slam, but it will not matter. They still have enough.
TA2000 in the back
was waiting with this lasso, and now TA2000, he tried to re-engage. He gets caught out. Sumail doesn't commit the Echo onto him. Only one target. Doesn't want to do it. Miracle, in the meantime, chasing in onto the back lines. He's able to kill off Panto, yes, but he does lose his life to the tier 2 tower. And now Soulbind onto Sumail as well as Noob. Can they get the hell out of here in time? Sumail doing his best with the Aghanim Scepter, now finally able to blink away. They still end up losing the life of Noob, however, as he gets chased down by the Hawk with the shapeshift.
They're not gonna fight at daytime, I'll tell you that, so.
Hunter in the night, Miracle has BKB, has the access to the Hunter in the night. He closes down the Phoenix, wants to stop the Supernova, and he will succeed. No Panto available at the beginning of the fight. Sumail, he's almost dead. Phantom's Embrace, they allow him to actually get the kill. RP from Noob onto 3 heroes. They get the cliff on the high ground. The Hawk can no longer move around, but this might not be a good thing. This DK is still laying out the right-click damage. They eventually manage to kill off the Hawk, but Miracle and Omar have to flee from this fight right now.
Dire are scanning.
Phoenix has a ghost now as well, but...
Oh, RP? They just catch the DK. DK doesn't have the Aegis. They're going to bring him down 100 to 0. He's gone. No Dragon Knight available for this fight. The Supernova not going to protect him either. Doesn't even stun anybody from Nigma. And now the chase is on. Miracle looking onto the high ground. Doesn't have a BKB any longer, but they still do get the Acorn shot onto Panto. The Nullifier to cancel the Yule Scepter, and he just ends up dead. A double kill for Miracle. Nigma Galaxy smoked up now. Hoping to try and find a pick here in the bottom side of the map, and they're going to go onto Larnov. There's the RP. Oh my god.
He's gone.
Isn't that supposed to be a tanky hero? 3.6k HP. Supposed to take longer than that. What the hell? And now they find the lasso back onto the Hawk. He doesn't have a BKB to escape away from this. He does still manage to run away. Sumail doesn't have Echo Slam anymore, and they force a BKB out of Miracle with the buyback on Larnov. Supernova triggers all the way towards the west, but nowhere near the heroes. Miracle now skirting the edge of the fight. He's been found with the Soulbind. He's been caught very far away from his team, and he will end up dead. Forcing them home by just poking at the tower. And look at this. Alpha Wolves got a Sea Dragon wave, but oh, never mind. That wave is basically gone. Only really the Sea Dragons left right now.
They're putting Larnov up front, but
two heroes! They got them both with the lasso. There's the RP follow-up. They both die. There is a Supernova. Can they destroy it in time? Of course they can. Larnov held off from retreating by the Fissure. Forced to BKB TP out. The rest of his team might not be so lucky. 1J has a BK. What the fuck? 1J has a BKB?
Yep. Both supports. Phoenix went for BKB, 1J went for BKB. They did it because of Miracle.
They saw him. It is nighttime. They have this vision, but they want Noob to be the one that goes in first. Fissure holds him in position. 1J brings him back with the flame break, but they get him with the stun first. GH all of a sudden going to be in trouble and should end up dead. In the meantime, on the other side of the fight, they could not deal with the Supernova of Panto, so they need to flee away. Miracle able to flap his wings. High ground, he is safe. Sumail did find a very nice Fissure. Lincoln Sphere saving him for now as he blinks away to safety. Noob tried to de-ward on the way out. Will not be allowed to do so. Forced into the base.
Sumail, by the way, has enough gold almost for a refresher. Oh, they're going.
Indeed, a big fight. Soulbind onto Nightstalker and the Magnus, but they still get the skewer into the crevice. It's 1J and TA 2000. First on the fall will be 1J. Noob gets the RP on the backlines, but the Supernova triggers before he can find an additional skewer. Noob will end up dead, giving up a gem in the process. Towards the north of the fight, Miracle able to finish off 1J, but might not escape from this because Larnov in with the wolf bite from the Lycan. Him and TA 2000 just doing way too much damage. A double kill for the Timbersaw. Only one surviving is Sumail. He has the Aghanim Scepter, but even that might not be enough. He's inside the base. Buybacks have been forced. Larnov, can he get out of this one? But now he's still alive, but TA 2000 blinked in and finished off Sumail all by his lonesome. The dataless damage of the Dragon Knight, too much.
Yeah, 12k advantage into a 4k disadvantage for Nigma. They buy back on the Shaker, but they kind of have to buy back everyone if they want to hold completely. These heroes, they're just not enough. And do you really want to buy back?
But despite having BKB, you are still susceptible to getting lassoed. Oh, 2-hero lasso. There's the Echo Slam on both of them. It's Larnov as well as this DK. The damage output, is it going to be enough? Look at the DK falling low. Finally, life number 1 goes away. Supernova was triggered out now, forced forward. They're going to get the secondary Nova. And now there's no more BKBs, no more ultimates for Nigma. So they can't retake this fight. They've lost out on 3 heroes, forced into buybacking onto Miracle. But what does he do now? No BKB available. He can jump in, but it's already nighttime. Can't trigger Dark Ascension, and now instead they just jump back in onto GH. Batrider gone from the fray. Chimera Esports looking like they're going to finish up this game, Liz.
Yeah, definitely looks that way. Buyback from GH, but their throne is falling. They need to go in.
Oh no, GH was 5 seconds away from having lasso, but he just dies back in that situation. Noob does find 2 heroes within the RP, but it's not enough. Miracle can't do enough damage by himself. The Magnus just ends up dying here, and that will be a GG call. Chimera Esports make the run back, take us into Game 4, and secure their first victory here in the Grand Finals. Like, you at least have a hero that can buy like these attack speed items, but I feel like whenever you put down the Supernova, you just have to flee.
Doesn't have dive.
Pantone on the Phoenix. He only has Fire Spirits. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead for sure. Noob has
For
Shockwave
sure?
yet again in 100%, brother. 100%.
Okay.
First blood for Omar.
I had to check. I had to double check with you. You never know. Your 100% is a scary thing. Bot lane Miracle?
A little bit of damage going in towards this Bloodseeker, but they're also putting pressure on the Lion. Miracle falling lower first. 1J needs to watch himself. Fortunately, GH doesn't have the highest right click in the world. Nice little impale onto 2, and now Miracle falling so low. Dahak! Bro, where are you? Dahak! Dude! We had a kill on the Bloodseeker, but instead we just end up losing the Lion.
I was like, the first time I was casting him a long time ago when he was naive, I'm like, who is this guy? He's really good. Then I see it's TA2000. I'm like, god damn it. But no, all jokes aside, that was so long ago. Sumail is actually being
no
dove
jokes,
by Panto.
Sumail is being dove by Panto. He does have a magic wand, ticking lower, 100 HP. Panto will end up dying, and Sumail will not. They will manage to get a kill onto Omar, though. So support's being traded here.
Yeah, you have RP. They are going on TA2000, but is this actually a
Will
kill?
RP him, skewer him back. Omar is here, does have Impale. They dropped the Blood Grenade out as well, but unfortunately, with Miracle also showing up with the Blood Ride, great ravage from 1J, but it's not going to be enough to save the life of TA2000. They might be able to reach for more. Miracle looking for 1J right now, has the help of GH behind him with the tether. Blood Ride will trigger after the Impale, and that secures an additional kill for this Bloodseeker.
It worked out very nicely.
They do get the stun out.
Echo.
Oh, Lorinov! Blink Dagger reveal, baby. That's how you do it. Jumping in, getting the Echo, getting the double kill. Beautifully done, Lorinov.
There is a sentry.
Oh, not just a sentry, there's a dust as well. TA2000 blinks away. They commit to RP solo onto the Lycan. There will be a supernova. They haven't started hitting it just yet. It's going to trigger soon, Liz. TA2000 already brought down both of these supports. The supernova stuns the Magnus in his tracks. Lycan able to get the chase down. By some miracle, Dahak is still alive. And meantime, Lorinov gets caught or gets the catch onto the Sumail Ember. What the hell? Omar's been trying to scout with his Nyx Assassin. They do get the jump onto Panto, but that's an RP for Phoenix. I feel like I want to re-engage right now if I'm Chimera Esports. Easy kill onto Omar, no ultimates required to make that happen for ourselves. Now we have an Aegis Reclamation project happening. It does kind of suck that we had to reconnect because it loses our Roshan timers until the next one has gone down. But we have 3 minutes. As bot lane, they kill off 1J. Omar able to grab him, but he will also lose his life. Echo Slam. There's Lorinov able to bring down Sumail as well. It doesn't seem like they're going to catch them up in time. He comes across this Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker does still have BKB, but doesn't pop it. Didn't pop the BKB, Liz. Just ends up dead. GH on the high ground, also caught and killed by Dahak. Oh man, Miracle didn't think he was in that much danger, didn't feel the need for safety, but as we often see in construction sites, safety first. That's what keeps you alive. Miracle forgot that lesson and ends up dead.
So BKB is like a hard hat on construction sites, right? Like that yellow hat. Unfortunately, he didn't wear it. He didn't want to use it. He didn't perhaps even see the shaker on time. He just saw TA2000. And it's hard to justify using a BKB without even seeing the shaker, so... Yeah, especially when you have Io on your side as well, thinking that you can live and get to the base. But this game has been going from bad to worse for Nigma. And they're going to lose the first side, 30 minutes and 12k advantage. 0 deaths, by the way, on both the Shaker and the Lycan. On the side of Chimera. 9-0-4, 4-0-11.
They want to try and get somebody here. Turn this into a full set middle and potentially another side as well.
Oh,
They
Sumail.
will just jump onto Sumail. They get him, but the RP from Noob catches on the 3 with the massive silence. 3 heroes gone in the blink of an eye. Make that 4 as they destroy the supernova. Respawn is in for TA2000, but it will not matter. They dive him, they kill him. Amazing fight from Nigma Galaxy. Noob, baby. Shout out to the Magnus. What an RP from him to counteract the initiation onto Sumail. I still don't see a BKB. You can still get chain disabled 100-0.
Shaker,
As Sumail,
Lorinov.
he caught the Earthshaker. Lorinov gets caught. He does have BKB, but it will not matter. He pops it off the Miracle, runs on top of him to bring him down.
Tower is under attack.
1J, gonna get that smoke broken.
Are under attack.
Omar breaks the smoke. Doesn't get bursted because of the newly bought Aeon Disc, and 1J didn't click on his inventory. He triggered. That was a big mistake from this Lion. Sumail now going forward. 1J actually blinks into the Shiva's list. Oh no, what's going on with 1J? It's now a 4v5 engagement. Lornov cannot finish off Omar. Instead gets himself RP, dragged back into the rest of the fight, trying to survive this engagement, but will fail to do so. And now Abyssal Blade stun onto TA2000. Miracle runs him down even before the Supernova procs, and now with the Supernova silence, back out onto Panto. Miracle can just chase him, get the easy kill. The Hawk, lone survivor of this fight, but that will very quickly change as Nigma Galaxy demolishes life, take the team fight, make it a team wipe. Gets sipped as well because he just goes back to base whilst they were pushing. Oh, that was actually the smart play. Sumail was creating space. Now he's back, full HP, had a remnant down.
There's no echo.
First lane of Rax should fall in favor of Nigma Galaxy. How do you fight this? Shiva's God just to zone them back into disable some blink daggers. They've gotten the melee racks. They forced the Aeon Disc out of Panto. Even forced the Icarus dive from the Phoenix.
He might still die. Ember is going. Oh, that was so close. 80 HP on the Phoenix. Almost killed off by the Ember. They understand that they literally cannot fight this. Without the Echo, the kill potential. Oh, okay. Rupture is there on TA2000.
They want to just try and finish off this melee racks. Larinov jumped in. He gets himself RP for his troubles. He didn't get off in any of the chain disable that he wanted. Didn't get off a single spell because of that Abyssal Blade. They end up losing to Hawk and Panto as well. They want to try and take the rest of this fight. TA2000 hoping to hold his ground, but without a Lion here, playing 4 versus 5, how do you defend? Second lane of racks just taken away by the Nigma boys.
Yeah, this Bloodseeker is, Sumail is in.
Sumail goes in, gets himself fissured for now. They will turn their attention towards 1J. Rupture out onto this Lion. They want him down and they will get him. Sumail, dominating streak, forcing an early buyback. And this is a double siege wagon wave though. So even though Lion does buy back, the tier 3 tower is almost dead already. Miracle has so much HP, so many ways to take this fight. How do they want to engage this? They zip forward with Sumail. He finds the Earthshaker. Just wants to disable this Blink Dagger, prevent the instant initiation. Whenever he's doing this, Miracle is hitting the tower. This is great team play from Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, this is basically all he has to do. Just poke, be in the back.
Sumail isn't here for this fight just yet. He doesn't have bots either.
He's gonna run
he's actually coming behind them, but he doesn't break the smoke. They don't see him. They don't know he's behind them. They jump in. 1J, they get the cat directly out onto this Magnus. Magnus will die. 100 seconds, but he does buy back. Sumail with the backwards initiation. They're coming in, and Miracle closing down the Templar Assassin. TA2000 is gone. 1J right now trying to run himself out, but the Blood Rite gets the vision on top of him. Miracle gets the double kill because of it. 2 for 1. They brought back on the Magnus, but the big deal is that TA2000 on his TA just got rolled by Miracle, who not just kills him, Liz, but takes away his Divine Rapier.
This Bloodseeker just pops the BKB, runs them down. He's the one that needs to die in the Echo, and so far he never did. They didn't manage to kill off this Bloodseeker once, and honestly, he is the biggest problem.
Well, the biggest problem right now is all of these heroes within the base, and you not having a Templar Assassin. No buyback available. They will buy the refresher on the Earthshaker for Larinov, but how much of a difference can you realistically make? Towers are falling before your very eyes. He doesn't even have 1 echo. It's only going to be up again in 7 seconds. Let's see what he can accomplish here. Tier 4 towers are gone. They're beating onto the Ancients.
Omar,
he's going in. Larinov, he wants to do it. He blinks in, gets the Echo Slam, but the RP catches him before he can get the secondary Echo. Both him and the Hawk are dead. So is going to be Panto. And GG, well played, is called. Not only do Nigma Galaxy win Game 3, not only do they secure placement at ESL 1 Raleigh, but Nigma Galaxy have finally, broken the MESWA curse and gotten themselves into a LAN despite some very stiff opposition.